Most people know you as the boss, the face of Tesla, the decision maker. How do you spend time at Tesla? What do you do?
Yeah, it's a good question. I think probably a lot of people don't realize I'm like basically just in the factory in design or engineering meetings or production. That's like 80–90% of the time. I think sometimes people think I spend a lot of time on Twitter.
Sure.
I don't know why they would think that. Actually, that's like almost nothing. Most of my time is spent, well, at least in the last several months especially, going around the factory and then working on, say, the paint shop, the body shop where we weld up the body, final assembly where we put all the parts together. If I'm not here, I'm at the Gigafactory in Nevada.
Okay, so P100D owner, undefeated in stoplight races for a while now. Rich over here in audio.
Hey.
Model 3 pre-order,
okay.
Waiting for his, and Brandon behind the camera also waiting for Model 3.
Okay. What version are you waiting for?
Long range.
Long range? Long range, and what color?
Oh, okay, that is a good combo.
I got blue rear wheel drive.
Nice.
Okay.
Silver.
Cool.
So my question is, how, aside from making great products, how do you get people excited about Tesla? There's a lot of people I know and that I talk to who are just intrigued and interested and excited about Tesla as a company.
The thing I really focus on at Tesla is like really put all of my money into and attention into trying to make the product as compelling as possible. So, because I think that really the way to sell any product is through word of mouth. So if somebody gets the car, they really like it, and actually the key is like to have a product that people will love. Generally, people that if they're at a party or talking to friends or whatever, you'll talk about the things that you love. But if you just like something, it's okay. You're not going to care that much. But if you
get
love
the reactions from the highs and the lows,
yeah,
so you got to make sure people
it,
really love
you're gonna talk, and then that'll generate word of mouth. And that's basically how our sales have grown. Like we don't spend any money on advertising or endorsements or so anyone like buys our car, they just bought it because they like the car, and it's genuine. No discounts. Like I actually even pay full retail price for my own cars.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we're really focused on trying to make the cars more affordable, which is really tough. Like in order to make the cars affordable, you really you need high volume. So you need economies of scale, and because the other car companies make a lot more cars than we do, they got way better economies of scale. So as we're gradually able to build up and do more cars, higher volume, then we can build them for progressively like less money, and then make the cars available to wide range of people. But it's super, honestly, like the car industry is like super competitive. It's like insanely competitive.
So as far, I think I read a really interesting, or I think I heard it actually from an earnings call, but something interesting you said is one of the top 5 most frequent trade-ins for Model 3 is a Prius, right?
Yeah.
Which starts at, $20-something thousand, and they obviously have massive economies of scale. Do you think there's room, I mean, Tesla has Model 3, Model S, and Roadster and up. Is there room for possibly an even less expensive quality electric car experience?
Yeah, absolutely. I think in order for us to get to, like, let's say, ultimately getting to like a $25,000 car, that's something we could do, but it's probably, if we really work really hard, I think maybe we could do that in 3 years.
Does it come with time and scale, or just?
Yeah, it's a bit of both. Yeah, because like the key to making things affordable is like designing. It's like design and technology improvements as well as scale. So if you think of like say phones, like the earliest cell phones, like I don't know if you remember, I'm probably like dating myself here, but like the original Wall Street. Where the guy's like walking down the beach and he's got like the giant phone.
He's carrying on like a briefcase kind of thing. They're massive. Yeah.
Like massive phone.
Yeah.
And like all it could do is phone.
Yep. Yep.
And like had like 30 minutes of battery life and that kind of thing. Now, at that time, in the absence of technology improvements, like no amount of money, no amount of scale could have made that phone affordable. That'd be a lot of engineering iterations, a lot of design iterations. And we're probably, I don't know, on the 30th version of a cell phone. And with each successive design iteration, you can add more capability, you can integrate more things, you figure out better ways to produce it. So it actually gets better and cheaper, but it's like a natural progression of any new technology that it takes multiple versions and large volume in order to make it affordable.
Gotcha. Is there anything in the near future of Tesla that you're really excited about?
Yeah, there's a lot of things actually. We've got definitely way more product ideas than resources to execute. We were just talking about this with my team, just like, hey guys, what should we focus on? And now in the past, we've only done one car at a time. But as we go into the future, we've got to basically figure out how to walk and chew gum. So it's like, okay, how do we do two products at the same time, but still have enough resources that both products are great?
Right.
And so we're gonna try to do, two products. One of them for sure is like the Model Y, sort of compact SUV, comparable price point to the Model 3. The pickup truck, and the next gen Roadster.
Yeah.
Like, a next gen Roadster is kind of like dessert.
We got to talk about that.
Yeah. It's super exciting, but it's like, and I think there's definitely some value to doing it to show that an electric car can be faster than a gasoline car in every way.
Yes.
So I think there's because there's still this sort of like a halo effect of the gasoline sports cars, because in terms of top speed, they still have the best top speed.
Yeah. Every metric possible seems really ambitious. There's a lot of things that people like me kind of accept that. I love my electric car, but I know it's not going to put down lap times 30 laps in just because there's restrictions.
We got to work on that.
Yeah.
In fact, I was actually I was just talking to the team. I was like, I think we got some headroom there.
Yeah.
Are we going to talk about track mode?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, because I had a very short experience with track mode with Model 3.
Okay.
Yeah. So obviously Roadster is going to be that halo car. And if we're confident it's going to be an amazing car, I hope it's that car to beat, essentially.
Yeah.
But then bringing track mode down to Model 3 brings that fun experience to a lot more people, that higher volume.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, we're like basically a bunch of nerds here. So obviously, I don't know what gave it away.
Yeah.
But so for track mode, we want to open up a lot of settings. So you can adjust settings, and it's kind of like an expert user mode. And you can sort of adjust traction control sooner. It's like you might blow a circuit, but it'll be clear. It'll adjust battery temperature, brake. You can basically configure a bunch of things, and it will tell you hey, if you do this, it's a bit risky. You're gonna wear out your brakes a little. This is the risk that you're taking.
Yeah.
It's kind of like if you have a graphics card on your computer, you can go in there and you can change the settings and you can overclock things.
Yeah. So it's going to be, all of that will be in track mode, and you'll be able to see that and mess with it.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it'd be cool. And you can try different things and
Word.
it'd be fun.